Love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl, SistaGirl, and welcome to the MooMoo room. Come on in the room. It is our virtual cocktail hour. So grab you some cocktails, grab you a cocktail, grab you a little smoke, a little drink, whatever it is that you do, so we can get into it. It's Friday night. We gonna have a good time. We gonna be up here shucking and a jiving, y'all. I'm trying to finish my dinner, so as soon as I finish, y'all know I'm popping on this camera, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, welcome. It is your girl, SistaGirl. You have entered the MooMoo room. Take your shoes off, grab you some slippers, and come and have a seat. We is gonna be getting into it. Hey, Sonic Boom, thank you for showing some love as always, y'all. Check out her show. She has a channel called The Disrespect. Okay, check her out. Conversations and conversations and drawing. She's a talented artist. She also creates intros and outros and art pieces and stuff. So if you're looking to start your channel and you need some animation and stuff, check out Sonic Boom and The Disrespectful. Okay. Yes, check her out, y'all. Hit that like button as you come in. Let them know I'm here. Let them know SistaGirl is here tonight, and it's our virtual cocktail hour, the after party, y'all. It's the late night. People been on YouTube all day, and we just been on YouTube, social media, the tickety talk, the what's that, Twitter X, the Facebook, face place as I call it, a place where everybody has a face, and also on the Instagram where everybody wanted quick. Okay, so we the after party, child. It's our virtual cocktail hour, and we gonna talk about it. We is gonna talk about it. Okay, now I got to get started at the 5-minute mark, y'all. So, we're going to get started at the 5-minute mark. But in the meantime, in between time, share. Tell your friend, tell a friend. Tell them, say, come on over here and check out SistaGirl. See what she talking about tonight, y'all. Because, honey, y'all see it. Y'all see the thumbnail, baby. So, we're going to talk about our SistaGirl, our homegirl, Chrisean. We're going to talk about Auntie Mo. We're going to talk about Miss the Puerto Rican Princess. We're going to talk about the Puerto Rican Princess. And we're going to talk about Miss Reesa Tessa, baby. And how Legion then came out and said, Reesa Tessa wasn't telling all the truth, honey. They say Reesa Tessa wasn't telling all the truth. That's what Legion said, allegedly, child. I don't know. I don't know who was lying and who was telling the truth, but Legion say apparently Reesa Tessa wasn't telling a lot of the truth. So that's what he said. And then we gonna talk about, how we do it. We gotta, nature boy, the prison boy. We gotta talk about them wives, girl, because one of the wives got online today, baby, and she cried, honey. She cried her little heart out. She said they cut his hair. Why they do that to him? So we gotta talk about, girl, if she was on there, boy. I felt so. I was like, dang. She gave a heartfelt cry. She just couldn't understand how they could treat a black man like they did. She just don't get it. So we're going to talk about her. So we gonna be getting started. Please hit that like button. There's only really one rule to the moo room. Respect. Respect, respect, respect. That's about it. Speak when you come in. Speak love, respect, love, and honor. Speak when you come in. That is the only rule here in the Moo house. You can speak in two ways. You can speak by hitting that like button, or you can speak in the chat. Either way, and if you're catching this on the replay, you can speak by hitting that like button, or you can leave a comment and say, "Hey, sister girl," and sister girl will surely respond. Okay, it's your girl. So, woo, child, where should we get started? Let's see. Let's start at the bottom. We're starting from the bottom. Now we're here. Okay, started from the bottom. Now the whole team is here. Y'all, Miss Joseline Hernandez, okay, aka the Puerto Rican Princess, aka Stevie Baby Mama. That's Stevie Baby Mama, okay? She said she decided she gonna make a living off of being a cokehead. I mean, alleged. Well, it ain't alleged. It ain't alleged. It ain't alleged. She say everybody knows she like it. Everybody knows she do it. She said she do what she do. Okay. So if y'all watch the Bad versus Wild on Zeus, and I know a lot of people don't watch it because it is trash TV. And Nick said, "Oh, I might as well get in on the bag too." Ain't nothing wrong with, Nick said he gonna get in on the bag too. But during the Bad versus Wild show, Miss Joseline had a whole Cocalina breakdown. Okay. Let me see if I can find it, child. Let me see if I can find it so y'all can hear it. Because that dang on Joseline, I said, girl, she was like, to her, she was like, it ain't no big thing. Everybody knows I love the white girl. That's what she said. She said, who got that white girl? Who got that white girl? She must have been trying to come. She must have been coming down. And she was like, I can't come down. Who got that white girl? Who got that white girl? And so then everybody looking around like, what white girl? They think she talking about Mariah Lynn. They think she talking about Mariah Lynn and Scotty Child. They didn't know she was talking about the Cocalina. They didn't know she was talking about the coconut baby. They thought she was talking about Mariah Lynn. And they thought she was talking about Mariah Lynn and Scotty. Cause she was like, where's the white girl? I want white girl. Where is the white girl? That's all she was saying, child. So I'm like, damn. Cause at first it took me a minute. I'm like, damn, why she looking for Scotty and them like that? Then I got to pay attention. I said, oh, nah, sister girl. Oh, sister girl, she talking about the powder. She talking about that stuff. I said, because she looking in the audience. She said, what a ball is that with the white girls? What a ball is that with the white girl? I said, oh, okay, we old school. I said, so Joseline, you go on TV. You sitting there with Nick Cannon and them, this is your opportunity. Like, this was your opportunity to just, I don't know. Even though it was going to be ghetto anyway. Okay? So we know the Bad versus Wild was ghetto anyway. We know that. Okay? But I'm just saying, personally, I'm like, it's your turn, sister. Like, Joseline, it's your turn to really, like, you're supposed to be the queen of Zeus, right? You're supposed to be the head of Zeus, the queen of Zeus. Sis, you making Zeus look bad. You making Zeus look like we don't do nothing up in Zeus, but the wrong stuff. That's what you making, cause you. And then the funny part about it, y'all, is when she sit there and told Natalie, she said, I don't know what you acting like that for. You do it too. Baby, I thought I was gonna lose it. See, people didn't catch that part. She said, what, why you acting like that? You do it too. I said, baby, I almost choked. I said, no, she didn't say Natalie be doing it too. I said, okay, you better. Joseline said, Natalie, I don't know what you find so funny. Natalie, I don't know why you find it so funny, Natalie, because you be doing the cocalina right along with me. That's what she said. So I was like, okay, go. I was like, go ahead and tell all y'all businesses. That's what you want to do, cause um, but see, they don't like each other, and I'm like, okay, I feel like, and this is just me. This is just Sister Girl, because Sister Girl be in people business. Okay, so Natalie, since Natalie, you better leave people alone, Natalie, because they know a lot of tea on you, Natalie, and I think they ready to start spilling it, girl, because they done already said that you be cheating on poor little Jacob, and then all of a sudden, child, you the mother of the year, child, you sitting here, you doing uh time with Journey, and you doing mommy time, and now, to be fair, it ain't like she ain't never done it before, but she don't be doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't be doing it like that. And now all of a sudden, it's every day you posting something about you and Journey every single day. I'm like, girl, I mean, you don't have to overdo it. We already know what you was on into before all this. So you don't have to do it. And now she always used to post her little brand, her little in Mary Jane brand. You know what I'm saying? She always used to post that. But baby, when I say she done been on the hustle bustle, because Jacob said, hey, since all of a sudden you want to be out here acting like it ain't no big thing that you was out here cheating on me, and you was out here messing with another man and flaunting this other man and kissing him and all this, talking about how much you love um the what she saying, oh, I love that picture of us, I love that video of, and then now today you want to, child, let me show you, because she's so phony with it, she's so phony, and I'm just saying, I know in relationships, after a man, I don't know how it is after a man been cheated on, but I don't think he just is as forgiving as a woman after she been cheated on. But like I said, Jacob is a kept man. So Jacob is really, Jacob is like, hey, I'm not about to throw out the baby with the bath water. You know what I'm saying? Because she do take good care of me. She keep my nails manicured. She let me use her name to flip my little, Mary Jane business. You know what I'm saying? Like, she a rider. She be riding for me. So I get why she be, why Jacob ain't going nowhere. I mean, would you? You know what I'm saying? Jacob said, I ain't gonna find nobody out here. I already got the platform. All I gotta do is just jump in line. Okay, so poor little Jacob, so she just being the perfect, oh, look, her and Jacob, and I think this old, I don't think this new, but then it's like my family, my world, oh child, she just, oh, it's Friday, everyone movie night and cuddles on the couch. Now you trying to be the mother of the year when you was, chasing your bag and all this at first. Now I'm gonna get this off the screen, y'all, because I don't like people talking about Junior. But we don't talk about Krishan, but we don't talk about Junior. That's what we're not gonna do. So y'all, I'm gonna say this. It's mighty amazing to me, and this is just to me. This is just to me. Okay, that Joseline is trying to capitalize off of this, her being a drug addict. Like, sis, I mean, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, we allow everybody to just, because she's trying to be like, it's not no big. Let me find them. Let me find them. Who's Joseline? So she decided to launch her clothing brand called Cocaline. Okay. She said Cocalina. She got people saying that's her new little brand. And I'm like, I just want to say, look, you see people out here talking about who got the white girl? Because that's what she was saying. Who got the white girl? Who got the white girl? Ain't no ballers in here with the white girl. That's what she did. But Joseline, Cocalina, come on, Joseline. I mean, in the little sweater jacket is fine. It's just fine, but it's like, can't nobody wear it. Can't nobody wear it. Don't nobody want to be wearing Cocalina on their clothes, Joseline. Nobody but you and what's the husband name, y'all? Ain't nobody but y'all. But she said she love it. She said she love it. She love it. So she made a whole little clothing line called Cocalina. That's what she said, Cocalina. Child. That's what Joseline did. Joseline done made her a whole clothing line off the fact that she's addicted to cocaine. We can't make this shit up on the internet. We could make this up if we tried to make it up. This is the type of stuff that we see. This is what goes on daily on the internet. She done made a whole clothing brand. Joseline done made a whole clothing brand based on the fact that I can't even say alleged, because we know she won. That she is the Cocalina princess. She ain't even the Puerto Rican princess no more, y'all. She say she the Cocalina princess, okay? She say she the princess of Cocalina. I said, this don't make no sense. We can't make it up. We honestly cannot make this stuff up on the internet. This is actually what the internet is succumbing to. This is what we're succumbing to on the internet. This is how things is going for us. I just want to let y'all know that, and it's mind blowing to me. It is mind blowing to me, and you know what even makes it more mind blowing? It's the amount of people that support this foolishness. The amount of people that I swear, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am not gonna lie. The first person I see artists I see with this song, I'm dragging them. I'm dragging them through the mud. I'm dragging them through the quicksand. And then when I get through, I'm gonna leave them there. Cause I just think this is just silly. And I know, and that's why I got y'all. I know y'all was like, SistaGirl, what's up with the lemonade? Cause these ninjas is taking lemons, baby, and making lemonade out of them. She taking the fact that she is a Cocalina princess. That she's the Cocalina princess. She's taking that and she is capitalizing off of it. That is crazy. That is just crazy. It blows me. It just really blows me. Okay. I mean, this is just me personally. It blows me that, That's what she doing. So I just wanted to just leave that right. Let y'all. I mean, I don't know how y'all think about it, but personally, I just think it's horrible. I don't like it. I think that it's whatever whatever. And it's amazing that people really like, oh, that's raw, that's cool. It's at least she living her truth and making a bag off of it. More people than do it. They're just afraid to say it because how people will judge them. Well played, mama. Well played. Really? Really? That's what I said. And then somebody was like, well played for owning that they do coke. And it says, but that's true. But at the same time, she has a daughter. You can't always tell everything you do as an adult. We just got exposed and never stopped doing coke. Of course, she's gonna live in her truth now. Now, that's what I'm saying. What about Bonnabella? What about Bonnie Bella? Stevie? Where is Stevie J? What is Stevie J? Stevie J, go get your baby. Stevie J, go get your baby because the mama done lost her mind. Stevie J, I know you recovering from faith. I know you trying to keep it cool with everything else. You know what I'm saying? You trying to stay on the low. You trying to be cool and calm because you ain't trying to get caught up in that P. Diddy stuff because you was there. You seen some stuff. I don't know if you did nothing, but I know you done seen some stuff, okay? I don't know how much you had in it, but knowing you had a lot to do with it too. I mean, I'm just saying, Stevie J. I'm just saying, I like you, Stevie J, but I just keep it 100, bro. I know you had a lot to do with it. But Stevie J, go get Bonnie. Go get Bonnie Bella. Go get Bonnie Bella, Stevie J, because Phoebe, I think she don't gonna become the maid. She talking about Mimi. Shit, Mimi need to walk in there and say, "Hey, maid." That's what Mimi need to say because, baby, the way she going, it is not. It just don't look good. And like people said, what about Bonnie Bella? What about Bonnie Bella? We want to talk about Chrisean and all this. What about Joseline? Joseline, way older than Chrisean. She the very ballistic. And she's still making stupid decisions. So what about her? What about Joseline? She's a mother. She's a mother who just launched a brand for because all you gonna see in it is a whole bunch of strippers, a whole bunch of cripples is gonna get them some Coca-Cola clothes. I mean, I just don't see who will want to walk around with a sweatshirt on that say Coca-Cola. I mean, for the life of me, it just don't make no sense. Baby, she was high as Cooter Brown when she decided I'm gonna make this line. Her and Ballistic, they was high as Cooter Brown. They was sitting there and they said we gonna make this, and then Ballistic said that's a good idea. Allegedly. And Ballistic said that's a good idea, allegedly. And then she said you think so? You think so? And then Ballistic was like, yeah, I think we should do it, allegedly. And then she sent up there and sent the stuff to the print. She just hit print, and then the clothes came. And then she like, when she got the clothes, she like, okay, now it's time to do the photo shoot. And then her and Ballistic allegedly did this, and it's just horrible. I can't say allegedly, y'all, because she say we know she do. She say it ain't no alleged about what she do. So she say she do it. Okay, so that's it. It just blows me. It just blows my mind. I'm just fiberglassed. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So then, y'all, we done talked about Miss Joseline Hernandez, aka the Puerto Rican princess, aka Princess Cocalina, aka the Cocalina ambassador. Child. Mm-mm-mm. I don't believe she did that. I just don't believe she did that. She just blew me. She blew me with that one. As we're talking about mothering, let's just, since we on Zeus, since she's a Zeus Network employee and she's the queen of Zeus Network, let's go on to our other Zeus Network baddie, Miss ChriseanRock. Okay. Yesterday we talked a little bit about Chrisean and the whole getting online, telling her in Blueface's business, telling the fact that, you know, these people tried to allegedly uh get at Daddy Jenna, Daddy Papa Blue. Uh so hold on. So that dang on Chrisean, I just tell you, she just be really chapping my hide some days. But I want to show y'all something that really bothered me. I can't show it because it got music on it, but and I don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay, so I can't show it because it got music on it. But if you go to her page, she is she has a pitch. She has this. I want y'all to go to her page, right? Did she take it down? Oh, she took it down, y'all. Never mind, she took it down. She must have knew it wasn't right, baby. Somebody must was about to come to her about it because she took it down. Let me make sure she took it down. Yeah, she took it down. Okay, so I'm gonna let her live because she hadn't sense enough to take it down. But I got it on the back end. But I'm gonna let her live with it today because she did have sense enough to take it down. So because she had sense enough to take it down, I'm gonna let her live, and I'm not gonna show y'all what she did just quite yet. But no, it's coming. Let her one false move, and I got you. Okay, Chrisean, I'm watching you. Now, let's go over here and look at what Chrisean, because Chrisean, y'all, sis, I just think it's best. This is just in my humble opinion. If you listening to me, okay, come on in. You down to 4.9 million followers, sis. You done lost a whole million, a whole mil. But y'all, it's interesting, okay? It's real interesting. At the people that follows her, okay? Because you see Tamar still follows Chrisean. Interesting, okay? It's very interesting that Tamar still follows ChriseanRock. I want y'all to just, you know, and she been on a page lately, or she been communicating with her a little bit lately, because you know she's up here at the top of her followers. So it's just real interesting that she still follows her. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk so much mess, but you still follow her. But I digress. It's interesting. But now she's down to 4.9 million followers. She went when she started her spiraling out of control. She was at 5.8 million followers. So she's down like a cool mil. a whole million. I mean, she had lost like 400,000 followers, and then she lost another 500,000 followers. And so apparently she done lost probably another about 150 to 200,000 followers within the last week or so. And this is my suggestion. Chrisean, just stay offline. I understand Blue wants you to keep getting, to help revamp everything. I know he wants you to keep the y'all hot. I know he wants all that good stuff, but I just feel like, Chrisean, you ain't gonna be able to do it, sweet boo boo. You just not gonna be able to do it. Hey, G Pal. Thank you for making this, sis. You ain't gonna be able to do it. You just ain't gonna be able to do it. You just gonna have to wait. You just gonna have to wait it out. Sit down, let the trail can go cold, and come back with your redemption story. I mean, that's just how I would do it if I was you. I'm just saying. I know I'm not you, Chrisean. I'm just saying. But so she trying to play her junior song again. So she trying to play, she trying to put Junior back out, that song back out. You know what I'm saying? I guess she trying to get her some traction on her music again. But boo, let it be. Okay. So then we got Miss Carlissa. And I wanted to show y'all a little
Let's make some noise. Keep that energy going. Welcome to
their I guess this was their little thing for while I got some bad is supposed to be on and Bodie talking about nothing. That's so this is all they it'd be amazing me. Never mind, I ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna let people live. Today I'm gonna be nice tonight, y'all. I'm gonna be nice tonight. Shout out to Voodoo Doll TV. Voodoo Doll say they got a wanted poster for Chrisean, but looks as though the date on this wanted poster, I don't know. It doesn't have a date on it, but yeah, they say she got an active warrant, and this was dated on 2023, but I guess this is current, allegedly. I don't know, but shout out to Voodoo. I don't know. I can't say if it's true or not. I don't know. So please, you guys, don't quote me. I'm not gonna say that that's current. I'm not gonna say that's within a few days because I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say that's what was put out there. Okay, so but what I am gonna say. And y'all know SistaGirl stands on this. I stand 10 toes down on this. Leave that baby out of it. Stop diagnosing that baby. Y'all better stop sowing them seeds. Y'all better stop sowing them seeds on that baby. Say what y'all want to say about her and how delusional she is. But God says, the things that you do to my little ones. Okay? So y'all keep y'all mouth off that baby. Say what y'all want to say with them. I hope, and you know what, really, really, really honestly, and this is from real and true from SistaGirl heart, I hope y'all have the same energy for people y'all know in y'all neighborhoods, people y'all know in y'all families. Damn, have that same energy for the people you see in the grocery stores or whatever. Because, the people you see in the grocery stores, y'all relationship with them is just like ChriseanRock. Y'all don't damn know them from a can of paint. Y'all don't know what they doing behind the scenes. We see this girl for 30 minutes at max, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. We don't know what goes on with that baby behind the scenes. And y'all, for the record, and either do Carlissa, For the record, either do Carlissa, okay? Either do Whack 100, you know? So, them people, if I was y'all, I'm just saying, I wouldn't be really, I'll be taking it with a grain of salt. Okay? I take Carlissa and Whack 100 and Dre and all of them, I take them with a grain of salt because, in all actuality, none of y'all talk to this girl every day, allegedly. And so apparently y'all really don't know. That's like me trying to dissect what's going on in your house. I don't know. Okay? But I'm saying if she's not doing what she needs to do when it in regards to her child, trust me, she will reap what she sowed. That's it, and that's all. That chick came named Karma. You know Karma. Okay, Karma, she's a bad mama jamma, honey. Karma will, honey, she show up when you least expect her to show up. Cause so Karma ain't no joke. So that's why I said that if it is true, Karma will come back. Karma will show back up. Karma will be like, hey y'all, hey, I don't know. I don't know what is true. I don't know what is fake. I'm just telling you what I do know. And I know that people need to leave that innocent baby out of it. Let that baby just be. Let that baby be. Let him be who he is, and it is what it is. Okay, let him grow to learn how to know. He don't even know, probably don't even know his name yet. You know what I'm saying? He probably understands when you call him, but he's still learning. You know what I'm saying? And every baby is not going to, one of my babies started walking at 7 months. One didn't start, well, all my kids walk kind of early. I think the latest one probably walked at about 10, 11 months, about 11 months. But I'm just saying, but my baby at 7 months, I was like, dang, like, slow down. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, he's held all the time. Every time you see that baby, he in that girl's arms. Like, girl, put him down. Let him be a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for him to cry. It's okay for him to do this. But young mothers don't understand that. And because he did have that hernia, I don't think she let that baby cry. In my humble opinion, I don't think she do it. Okay? But I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on with her. All I know is she talked too damn much. Chrisean, you tell too much, you talk too much. Keep that baby off of the social media, and you stay your ass off of social media and to Blue come home. Okay? Stay off and to Blue come home. When Blue come home, then you can show back up. Until then, don't get on. If you ain't getting on there saying I'm gonna be at the Five and Dime at 9 o'clock tonight, y'all come be in the place so I can turn up. If you're not doing that, stay off it. We don't care about you and Blue relationship. We don't care about Papa Blue. We don't care about Marsh. We don't care about, just make y'all brand. Do y'all branding ideas. Do y'all whatever y'all need to do to get y'all bread up. Secretly do your bread. Start a business and we don't even got to know ChriseanRock. It's your business. But you just promoting it because you ain't even got to say it's yours. Just promote it. Okay? I'm just saying. Just a little, I'm going to throw you just a little nugget. Let me, little pebble. I'm gonna throw in the water for you, girl, because you can do this. You can do it, water girl. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I just have a little faith in you. I think you got it. I think you got it. You can do this, water girl. Come on now. Now, since we talking about, let's go. Ooh, we getting into the aunties now before we go to the wives. Okay. Man, now we in the wife sector. Okay, even though Joseline's a wife, but she married to the Cocalina, so we ain't gonna count her. So let's get into Momo. Okay, Auntie Monique. I didn't know they. I mean, it's been quiet between her and DL Hughley, but I guess DL Hughley still been in his feelings some kind of way, and he's still been bringing up him and Vlad TV. And I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people, you know what, y'all? A lot of black people, a lot of melanated people, a lot of dark skinned people, a lot of us chocolate people got mad because people was talking about Vlad TV. And I'm like, dang, y'all, that's y'all media massa. See, that's their media massa. So they got mad because we was talking about that. People was talking about Vlad TV and was saying he wasn't no good, and he be, he's a culture vulture and all this. And I mean, in my humble opinion, he is a culture vulture. But in my humble opinion, the culture leaves it open for him to come and eat. That's all I'm going to say. The culture leaves it open for him to come and eat. They leave the roadkill on the road, and he come and get it. I'm just saying, they'll rather give it to Vlad than any other black media personnel. So yes, he might be a cultural vulture, but when is black people gonna take and stop taking their business to this way and let him make fun of y'all business and cause more drama between the culture? I'm just saying, because at some point, I just feel like this, okay? And I'm gonna say this: Monique and DL ain't never gonna like each other. Okay, they just ain't never gonna like. You know how you just meet somebody and you just be like, I ain't never ever gonna F with you. You know what I'm saying? That's them. That's Monique and that's DL. They just not gonna get along. Monique don't like DL. DL don't like Monique. It's nothing they can do about it. Okay? But I'm just like, Lord, at some point, can we get a break? I mean, damn, like, DL, you ain't got nobody else to pick on but Monique. Now, when Vlad asked you a question about Monique and Sydney, okay? Monique and Hadid, when he asked you a question about Monique and Sydney, you should have just been like, man, I don't even want to talk about them. And left it at that. Like Monique, if somebody asks you something about DL, just be like, I don't want to talk about him. I don't fool with him. You know what I'm saying? No. So people say Monique is wrong for saying something about DL. But now Monique and Sydney responded to DL going over there on Vlad TV talking about them. Now everybody mad at Monique and Sydney again because they say they shouldn't have said that. They should have let DL say whatever he wanted to say about them. Because even if it ain't true, they made it look true. Because they responded. And I'm like, bro, I mean, what was they? I don't know. But we gonna listen to Monique and Sydney responding to DL. And then, we'll talk. I give my little what I think, my little 1-2 about it, and then we gonna move on to Miss Reesa Tessa. And then y'all know how we ended. We end the night on From Nature Boy to Prison Boy. You know that's how we gonna end it tonight, as always. From Nature Boy to Prison Boy, and we gonna talk about the wives is cracking, y'all. They can't take it. I think it's setting in. It's been 1 week. It's been 7 days since the verdict came down, and it's setting in on them real hard. Okay. So let's listen to Monique. Then we gonna talk about Reesa Tessa, and then we gonna head into it's getting real. It's getting real for the nature sisters. Okay, it's getting real for the nature sisters. Okay, so here's Monique and Sydney response.
You got it. Oh, hey, my sweet babies.
Hey, my
Daddy,
sweet
I need you
baby.
to. Okay, I'm trying to do. All
Hey,
right,
my
y'all. We
sweet
here and we
baby.
get ready to have one on conversation. But
I
y'all know this
love Mo.
technology shit, it throws us, right?
Are we doing better because our Stephanie hooked us up and we not at the bottom of the screen, the top, one eye
I
out?
love.
Right. And I
I
gotta
like
say something to
Monique, y'all.
my
I
baby.
just be messing
I
with her.
believe it's Tevon on stage. Listen, we trying to get the screen where it's balanced. Okay, baby. Because that baby said, how come they down in the lower
Because
case?
we technologically pitiful. That's why.
That's why. Daddy, why we doing this live?
We wanted to discuss because of some new events involving certain individuals that were speaking in reference to Monique and I. And we wanted to address this. And the acronyms for our discussion today are going to be TAT, T-A-T, and it stands for
Truth, Accountability, and Trauma. And before we get started, Daddy, I want to say something.
Kick it.
You know what? Oftentimes, there'll be some people that say, Mo, why y'all always be talking? And why y'all? Because do you know one thing our community suffers with? Is silence. We have been taught, keep the business in the house. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And then there's the trauma. Because what happens oftentimes in the household, we keep it in, we don't say anything, we stay silent, and then you live your life in that trauma. So the reason why we continue to have these conversations is because we taught us in our community suffering.
In addition to that, there's a level of embarrassment that we've been taught to carry that started from slavery. And that level of not identifying uh, when you have a problem. Because
Now, Uncle Sydney, I mean, I get it. They not lying. You know what I'm saying? But look. I'm an advocate for some business need to stay in the house. Some business ain't the internet business. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to be a stickler, we got some word sticklers out here. It says if you have an out with your brother, you go to your brother. If your brother receive you not, you bring a witness. If he still not receive you, you take it to the like to the congregation, to the people, okay? And then if he still don't receive you, you dust your feet off and you walk away. I'm just saying that's the order. You know what I'm saying? If you have an out, if I have an out with one of my brothers or sisters, I'm gonna go to them. If they don't receive me, I'm gonna come with a witness. I'm gonna take somebody with me and be like, "Look, I came to you before. This is my second time coming to you. If they still don't receive me, then hey, you know what I'm saying? You take it before the board. You take it before a board of your peers. If they don't, then dust your feet off and walk away. Dust your feet off with people that don't mess with you and walk away. It's just that simple. But I get it. It's the industry. Everybody want to be liked and loved. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta let people be them and let people go. You just can't. You just can't always. You just sometimes you just gotta let people go, y'all. You just gotta do it. That I'm just saying. That's just me and my humble opinion.
we've been taught to get through it so we could go back to work. When sometimes we need to be working on ourselves and dealing with the trauma that we've experienced so we can be better when we do go back to work. The catalyst to this conversation was due to the conversations that we would have and have had in the bathroom. Recently, there's a gentleman, his name is Vlad. And Vlad, since probably about 2018, and we're now in 2024, has been having individuals on his platform where he wants to speak about me as a piece of shit. I'm a bitch. I'm all kinds of names that he used in reference to me. Now, this is typically the time that I'm supposed to come back with my chest poked out and I'm going to clap back. But I want us to understand that there's a different way in which to approach certain situations, because I don't take it personally that he said what it is that he said.
See, my daddy has a way of saying, you know what, mama, this ain't personal. Well, when you keep hearing your husband being attacked and you know it's not true, and you hear people deal with us with their opinions, but they don't deal with us in facts. We deal with people in facts because our opinion doesn't matter. It's the facts that will always stand, because facts are facts. Your opinion is just that. And you know what they say about an opinion? It's like an asshole. Everybody has one. So I don't take any of it personal anymore. Thank you, Daddy. Okay, because you know there was a time you had to talk me down.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I take it personal when it keeps attacking our community. That's when it's personal for me. And it's personal for me that this person is allowed to have a platform that oftentimes we're not speaking the best of one another. And we keep signing up for it. So you want to start this now, baby?
In addition to the truth, we in our community have to consider, stop worrying about who the truth is told about and just accept the truth. Because we've been taught that based upon who that person is, you don't go against them because of what they can do to you. And what you don't understand, some of us, is that what we don't understand, some of us, is that if you don't stand up against them, you don't know what they're going to continue to do to you. You don't know the boundaries of us emboldening them to do whatever they want to do to us. And to me, that starts off with a story about Adam and Eve.
I ain't about to listen to Sydney tell me about no dang on Adam and Eve. And then Monique, she love her man. She love her man. She lovable him. She loved it in him. She do. She love her man. But anyways, that's Monique, y'all. Go watch it. Monique and Sydney, they got a problem with Vlad TV because DL Hughley went on Vlad TV and he has so much to say. And I'm just like, DL, leave them people alone. Please leave them people alone. Like, let them be. Let Mo come back and do what she, let her come back and be Mo. Just let her live a little bit. Let her live a little bit. Leave her alone. In my humble opinion, I just feel like just let her be. Just let her be. Now, yeah, I want to get into the Nature Boy thing, but who do I got before I get into the Nature Boy thing? Reesa Tessa. So y'all know Legion. Okay, y'all know Reesa Tessa, who the F did I marry? Y'all, Reesa Tessa been doing her thing, y'all. Reesa Tessa been doing her thing. She done got all kinds she got them brand deals and she, to me, I don't know how I say it because I don't want to be disrespectful. To me, I'm glad she got to tell her story. I'm glad her story told. She done got, all kinds of little deals and stuff. Reesa Tessa is doing her the thizzle, okay? So Reesa Tessa doing her thug. Look, Reesa Tessa, you can Google her child, and Reesa Tessa is doing her thug thizzle, okay? Her whole little TikTok story thing went live, went viral. And so Reesa Tessa is really, she done blew up, y'all. She done blew up about sharing her issues and her pain with us, okay? She just had a whole little article on CNN, let the world in on her heartbreak, and it went viral, and she has no regrets about it. She says she don't have no regrets because she making that bread. She say, I ain't thinking about y'all. So then y'all remember like last week or the week before, Reesa Tessa went live and said that they had what was it, froze her TikTok where she ain't making no money, so she really wasn't gonna be posting nothing on her TikTok like that because that she won't be making no more money off of TikTok for 30 days. She was on like a 30-day suspension or whatever, and she was trying to appeal it, which she appealed it and got that money, okay? Because she been posting, because I follow her and I've been getting alerts. So all of a sudden I start getting a whole bunch of alerts, and it ain't been 30 days. I'm just saying, allegedly, I don't know. But she went so now Legion decided that he would interview with a YouTuber. And Legion say Reesa Tessa was only telling part of the story, that Reesa Tessa wasn't telling everything. That it was more to the story than what Reesa Tessa wanted to tell. So let me get Legion's little video. He shout out to Simply Wavy. That's who he gave the interview to. Okay. So hold on. So this is Legion, y'all. This is Reesa Tessa man. Now, a lot of people is like, how do you say this tactfully? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they basically catfished each other. But y'all know, remember when Reesa Tessa said that when they met, he had took she had took him out. I mean, he took her out and everything, and Legion was breaking all that stuff down like Reesa Tessa was lying. That's what Legion was saying. He said Reesa Tessa wasn't telling the truth. That Reesa Tessa, like some of the stuff, he was like, yeah, but it didn't happen like she was saying it. It didn't happen like that. So hold on, let me see. He said that they didn't quarantine together. I'm just, hey, SistaGirl, we gonna put up the captions because we want to hear what Legion has to say. Legion say Reesa Tessa wasn't telling the whole story. She wasn't telling the whole true story. Okay, but hold on.
Me, when I heard about it, I was going to ignore it. Still ignore it because it didn't bother me. But then I heard the unfortunate story about the gentleman with the same name, his house being at this point. Because I seen a lot of it.
Y'all. I didn't hit that.
But everything was going.
I was there. She was there with two of her roommates
with
the same name. I think that I'm not mistaken. I think somebody had wrote they took a shot at him. So for that reason, I said, all right, let me come put a stop to some of this. Some of the people I went to school with, good friends of mine, been getting harassed.
G-Pow said, you're not playing tonight getting through these topics. Because I like to get to the good stuff. So I'm trying to get through the things because, I like to get to the meat and the potatoes because, when I get to the meat and potatoes, that's at least, we eat slow on that one, G-Pow. We eat slow on the whole, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, I told y'all I'd be researching stuff. So I'm like, oh, I've been finding out more and more all day. So I can't wait to get to the meat and potatoes, but I need to get through Miss Reesa Tessa because Legion say Legion said Miss Reesa Tessa wasn't telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help her God. He said she was missing a few of the truth factors. That's all I'm saying. You know, so we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of it, G Pal. We got it. And it's just us right now. We don't got, ain't nobody really in here chilling with us yet. So, we just getting through talking about it, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, You say you watching it, wait, no, we gonna get to it. We is gonna get to it. And we only an hour in, so I'm doing good. I done got through all my topics. So we busting good on a Friday night too. Okay. So you know how we do these little late nights.
And I got friends of mine getting harassed. I got my brother, he had to make a statement for his job. And even I had to go to workplace and make a statement and find out what was going on and then get legally covered before I jump on camera, start talking loose like some people doing. A lot of things had to come in place for me to jump on here. And then the funny part in between that, I see ex-girlfriend.
Bro, I'm just saying, and I don't know if he looked it like this pre-COVID. I don't know if he looked it like this pre-COVID. I mean, I don't know if he, he was on. Because, everybody that be internet dating don't be, like, looking like nothing. Girl, he just don't look. He don't give me money. Like, he don't give me money. I'm sorry. I would have been Googling him, all this other stuff. Like, he just don't give me money. And then he talking about something. He had to go to his job and he had to talk to his job before he came on camera. And he had to do this and he had to do that. He's trying to make it seem like he more than what he is. But I'm not trying to take Reesa Tessa side. I'm not, Legion. I'm gonna hear you out, Legion. I'm gonna hear you out. Now I've only heard a little bit of this, y'all. So I ain't heard the whole thing or nothing like that. I just heard him in the first maybe 10, 15 minutes debunk a few try to debunk or say Reesa Tessa wasn't telling it like it really was, you know what I'm saying? That Reesa Tessa was making up her own version of what happened. So I'm just saying that's what Legion was saying. Okay. So let's let Legion say what he gotta say, child.
Friends that I ain't talked to him forever, ex-wife that I mean, and it's crazy because I'm like, what?
When he told me this, I was in the kitchen laughing.
Allegedly, your ex-wife came out and did a 50-part series on TikTok about what transpired in y'all's relationship and all the horror stories and all these things that she felt like, she needed to come out and say. First things first, I just wanted to ask, explain the conditions and how you guys met, about the studio apartment, the money situation and the job.
I met her. I was doing a work thing. And after work, everybody wanted
to. Wait a minute. G-Pal. But why was I thinking that? And why was I thinking he tried to find the best place to sit in the house? It is still just look. It's just not giving me you is no 6 figures. It's just not giving me 6 figures. I mean, and unless he just really trying to live humbly, it's just not giving me a 6 figure. And I'm just like, no reason, and he just don't. And it looked like he really tried to get in the best place possible. And like, what is that in the background? Is that like belts hanging up? what is that hanging up? Like keys. Okay, that's the little key thing. So that's like the front door because there go the little camera thing on the door thing. So I mean, yeah, it's giving very humble. Okay, 1953 will do colors. I don't even. It's like, what is it? Like, I was saying that. It's funny you said that because I wasn't even gonna crack on his background, right? But I'm just thinking you was trying to say you had all this money and all this bread and all this stuff, but bro, this is just not giving me you had any money. It's giving me you know, just looking out of the window, watching the afros grow. That's what it's giving. That's what it's, it's giving me a little good time-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me a little James Evans and Florida Evans. I'm just saying. It's just not giving that to me. That's just me in my humble opinion. And I tried, but I love to. You said, and he tried, but I love to look in the background of the picture. Me too. But I'm just saying, it's just giving me a little, he needed a little, I feel like he should have just went to like a plain background or something, or, but it might, might be, he might be back at his studio apartment, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. It's just giving me a little good times. Yeah. That's what it's giving me, y'all. Just give me a little good time vibe. That's all.
To get together to eat. I mean, we had like one of the most stressful weeks at my job that we could possibly have. So we all was like Cheesecake Factory. You in Atlanta, you know anything about Atlanta, everybody go Cheesecake Factory. Me, it's my favorite restaurant. Don't eat there too much, you're gonna get fat. But I mean, it's a good place to eat. We all went there to eat, honestly. I was there. She was there with two of her roommates. We met. She seemed honestly like a really nice girl, nice lady, honestly, very funny, really smart. We exchanged numbers and we decided to meet back there a week later. The next week, I actually could not meet her back there because, again, I had work. Then the week.
Wait a minute. Let me head over here to Tickety because didn't Reesa Tessa say they met online at a didn't Reesa Tessa say they met online? Didn't she say they met on the dating app, Reesa? Now he say he met you at the Cheesecake Factory when he was with a work friend. So I don't know, Reesa Tissa. Maybe it was a lot going on and you don't really remember how you met him. But Reesa, I mean, girl, hold on, Reesa. Reesa, you ain't gonna be sitting up here lying to us, child. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. When you had everybody saying that Legion was a low down, dirty dog, and he didn't do you right. Hold on. We gotta go over here and listen to Reesa Tissa's story, y'all, because we gotta get it right. We got to get it right. Okay? So this is what Reesa Tissa said how they met. Hold on.
Please excuse the hair, but here is part one of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? So I met my ex-husband around March 4th of 2020. We met on Facebook dating site, and we also matched on Hinge. I did not realize that
Now, okay, that's what she said. Now, what did he just say? Yeah, come on, y'all. Y'all know how sister, cause y'all know how SistaGirl. Let's rewind it just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Let me go back a little bit more seconds, cause dang, let's check right here.
she needed to come out and say. First things first, I just wanted to ask, explain the conditions and how you guys met, about the studio apartment, the money situation and the job.
I met her. I was doing a work thing, and after work, everybody wanted to get together to eat. I mean, we had like one of the most stressful weeks at my job that we could possibly have. So we all was like Cheesecake Factory. You in Atlanta, you know anything about Atlanta, everybody go Cheesecake Factory. Me, it's my favorite restaurant. Don't eat there too much, you're gonna get fat. But I mean, it's a good place to eat. We all went there to eat, honestly. I was there. She was there with two of her roommates. We met. She seemed honestly like a really nice girl, nice lady, honestly, very funny, really smart. We exchanged numbers and we decided to meet back there a week later. The next week, I actually could not meet her back there.
Somebody's Reesa. Reesa, is you telling the truth or is Legion telling the truth, Reesa? Mm-hmm. Now, Reesa. So you met him, Reesa. You said you met him on Hinge. You matched with him on Hinge, and you met him on a Facebook dating site. He say him and his work people was out at the Cheesecake Factory, and you was out at the Cheesecake Factory with two of your friends, and he asked you if you was gonna eat, if you was hungry or something. Now he didn't even say he did all that. So he just said he was talking to you and y'all exchanged numbers and that was that. Reesa? But I'm gonna let you finish because I don't know, Reesa, maybe you forgot how y'all met. I don't know. Maybe you thought that was the one you met on the Facebook. I don't know, Reesa. I don't know, but Reesa, you told this story, Reesa. This is your story, okay? I'm just saying. Now. Let's hear back what Reesa had to say now.
He was on both under two different names. So one was his actual name and the other one was a variation, like a nickname that he called himself. Different pictures. So it was a running joke between us. Oh, you ain't even recognize that you had matched with me on Hinge. No, I didn't. And also that should have been a red flag. By the way, you will notice in this story, I called it the United Nations of red flags. It is so many red flags that, I mean, you would have thought I was colorblind because I ignored all of them. So anyway, back to the story. We met around March 4th. We exchanged phone numbers. He called me and we talked on the phone for the first time. In the first phone call, he told me that he had just moved to Georgia from California, from San Diego. His job had transferred him because he was being transferred in as the new regional manager for a major condiment company that is based here in Georgia. I'm not going to say the name. And so we also talked about his childhood. He told me he grew up in Philly. He's from Philly. Both of his parents were deceased. This is the first phone call. Both of his parents were deceased. His father was a Philadelphia police officer. His mom was a teacher. He also told me he briefly lived in Augusta with his family. He had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. He also had 2 half-brothers on his dad's side. First phone call. So I'm just giving you guys the backstory. This was the first phone call we had. So we talked about family. We talked about friends. We talked about our jobs at the time.
Okay, so let's make this. Come on now, Reesa, because Reesa, you see, Reesa. I started your series, Reesa, and I let you live. Because Nature Boy. I felt like he came across my radar again, and I had to really get him. But Reesa Tessa, boo, And I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with, even if you had a story, even if you had a story that you was making up, it ain't nothing wrong with it, Reesa Tisa. It ain't nothing wrong with it. If you had a story in your mind, and in your mind it went like this. It is nothing wrong with that. Okay. And if you was just making up a story to get TikTok famous, to get monetized on TikTok, whatever. Cause I'm like, shoot, when I see your story blow up, I got some real live stories that is hilarious. I got some funny stories, I got some serious stories, I got some damn stories, I got some shit that happened stories. I got some Lord, you made it out of that stories. I got a whole bunch of those. So I'm like, shoot, I was, you inspired a lot of people to live their truth, okay? But Tisa, now I would have just preferred you to say, this is a embellished story about my relationship, because then if you would have been like, this is an embellished story about my relationship, I might embellish a little bit just so that just to cover yourself, okay? But now, Reesa Tisa, you had everybody being like, dang, Legion did all that. Like, man, I hope I'll never get caught up with a Legion. And you had everybody looking at Legion crazy, like, oh, Lord. And Legion say, Reesa Tisa, he said you missed some of the story. Like, you was missing bits and pieces and parts to the story. Like, you started with y'all phone call on y'all first phone call, okay? He said he had met you prior to the phone call at the Cheesecake Factory, okay? But you said you met him on Hinge and Facebook dating. And I mean, G Powell said unless they met on the dating app and they just met there in person. But that ain't what she said. Because remember, she said that when she met him, he came and he changed the tire and she thought he was sexy and all that. Now, if that would have happened prior to their first dates, okay, why would they have, I don't know. It just ain't, I don't know. They got two different meetup stories. I don't know. They got two different meetup. Like, we met this way. No, remember we met this way. No, like, you got to at least kind of have the roundabout same meetup story. It don't seem like the meetup story it's just not the same. One starting at the first date and the other one starting at the actual meetup. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's just the math ain't mathing. I'm just saying 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. 4 + 4 is 8. I'm just saying, let me help you out with your arithmetic, baby, because that just ain't it. It just ain't it. It says, I was on Black Plant People's Meet and I would have gave out my number until I met the man and we had to meet in public place for a person meeting. But that's what I'm saying. He's not saying that. He said that they was having something after work and they was going to their favorite place after work, which was the Cheesecake Factory. Okay. And he said that she was at the Cheesecake Factory with two of her friends. And he said he went over there and they was rapping and they, he asked if he could eat a bite of her burger and and next thing you know, she was baby D'ing him. You know what I'm saying? She had him like baby D and the sister. You know what I'm saying? And he was like Day, like what? Like, how did I get in it? So I'm just saying, they just got two different, it's just the two different meetup stories is wrong. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying one line. I ain't saying one tell the truth. I'm just saying. Maybe she forgot about meeting him in the bar. Maybe he, that wasn't her first good impression of him. Maybe she, thought about meeting him in the thing, or maybe she did meet him on the thing, and then she heard that maybe she seen him on there, and she might have noticed that one of his favorite places to eat is the Cheesecake Factory. So maybe she was stalking him out. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, because I don't know. Yeah, like condiments, like ketchup and mustard, child, like condiments. Okay, that's what kind of company he worked for, a condiment company. And because at first I thought she said he worked for a condom company, I was like, well, dang, I mean, okay. But then when she said condiments, I said, oh Lord, he do ketchup, mustard, and all that, child. He do the packaging or whatever. Because he said he was a boss, but she said he was a worker. You know. Hmm. Allegedly, child. I don't know at this point. I'm just like, ooh, it's a mess. My bad. I haven't listened to 1 second of that. I don't. Oh, yeah, child. So I'm just saying, G pal. Okay, who Tessa. I'm gonna let you finish, and then we're gonna go back to Legion, because Legion. I'm gonna let her finish part one, and then we're gonna go back to Legion, because Legion gonna talk about everything she said in part one. Okay.
I was working at Georgia State Patrol. And he knew this, and he just thought that was like, wow, so you work with troopers all day. Yes, I did. Also in that phone call, he explained to me that he used to play football. He explained that he used to play arena football. I know nothing about arena football. I know about NFL. I know about college. Go Dogs. But I don't know anything about arena football. So he explained to me that he used to play arena football. He used to work at Apple in the off season of arena football. And I remember thinking on that phone call, oh, okay, like, good for you. I don't know anything about arena football. And I believe I did tell him that I don't know anything about arena football. That'll come into play later on. So he told me, I just moved here. My job is paying for my housing, and they're helping me to look for a house. He was like, right now I'm in Gwinnett County, but I'm trying to look for a house, ideally in Atlanta, like Brookhaven, Sandy Springs. He was like, I really would like to move out there. And so I thought, that's great. You're looking to get a house. You just moved here. He was like, I don't really know too many people here because I spend all my time at work, and, this job is really demanding. So that was our first phone call. We talked more. He talked a lot, which took me by surprise because I'm not really used to men talking more than me. He eventually asked me out on a date. Our first date was set for Saturday, March 7th, 2020. He asked me what was my favorite restaurant. I said Cheesecake Factory. And so we agreed to go out at the Cheesecake Factory in a location that was in between. I lived in Clayton County at the time. He lived in Gwinnett County. I realized that if you don't know anything about Metro Atlanta, that makes no sense. But basically, we lived about 45 minutes apart. So we agreed to meet at the Cheesecake Factory over at Perimeter Mall, which is in an area, Sandy Springs, Dunwoody area. I was excited. Like, I called my friends and was like, I got a date, blah, blah, blah. We'll see how it goes. First conversation was good. Hopefully he looks like his pictures, because, that's always an issue with online dating. Hopefully he looks like his pictures. So.
Okay, now she keeps saying that they met online now. She keeps saying that they met online. She was like, hopefully he looks like his picture. Look, Reesa, Reesa Pieces. I don't, girl, at this point, I'm going to need you, because he's saying he met you. You was at the Cheesecake Factory with your friend. You said you met him through a Facebook online and through Tinder, and then y'all talked for the first time because y'all met through Tinder and Facebook online, and then y'all was going to the Cheesecake Factory and meet up. I'm just saying, and she was saying, I was just hoping he looked like his picture, because that's what she was saying. Hey, Rebecca. Welcome to the MooMoo Room. I am your host, SistaGirl. Welcome. Come on in. You said she was a gold digger. She had no emotion for him. I would have been praying against the spirit in her husband. Simple as that. Look, Rebecca. The thing was, first of all, she didn't know that man. Okay? And then how she tells the story, he's saying that ain't even how the story went. But we gonna finish her little part one, and then we gonna go back to him and hear how he tells his part one. Okay, because his part one is a little different than her part one. Now, I don't know if she is telling the truth or not. I'm just saying, I just wish she would have said. Okay, I just wish, because Legion did get a bad name. He did get a bad rep from it, okay? But I just wish she would have said just something so simple as, this was an embellished story. I use the premises of my real life for this story. You know what I'm saying? Because people do that all the time on TikTok and still make money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if that's the case and she's not being truthful, I just wish she would have said that, okay? Because Reese Pieces, Peanut Butter Cup, you just ain't doing what you need to be doing, sis.
On my way to our date, I took 285, and literally right before I got to Boulder Crest, the exit for Boulder Crest, I heard a boom, and I lost control of my car. Thank God that not thank God, but I knew what to do. So I did not crash, but my tire blew out. So I called him and I said, hey, I'm so sorry, but my tire just blew on 285. I'm slowly making my way off the exit. I believe I pulled into a Chevron gas station. And I said, I got to get this fixed. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm a damsel in distress kind of thing. He kind of paused, he got quiet, and he was like, tell me exactly where you are, drop your pin. So I dropped the pin, and he came to the gas station. Got out the car, and I was so relieved that he actually looked like his pictures that I was like, oh my God, he's actually...
Again, she's saying this is the first time she's seen him, okay? So let's run back to Legion. Let's go back over here to Legion real quick. We're going to go back over here to Legion real quick. Okay? Okay? Hold on. Let's go back here to Legion. Okay?
Right. Don't eat there too much, you're gonna get fat. But I mean, it's a good place to eat. We all went there to eat, honestly. I was there. She was there with two of her roommates. We met. She seemed honestly like a really nice girl, nice lady, honestly, very funny, really smart. We exchanged numbers and we decided to meet back there a week later. The next week, I actually could not meet her back there because, again, I had work. Then the week after that, she called me up. We was like, Cheesecake Factory, cool. So I was on my way to meet her there. She called me on the phone, said that she had a problem with her tire.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sorry, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you in love with?
Sorry, y'all.
Here for money. If I make money off this video.
Sorry, y'all. I accidentally hit the wrong thing.
Like Cheesecake Factory, cool. So I was on my way to meet her there. She called me on the phone, said that she had a problem with her tire.
Okay, so there's the tire story coming in, but they done already met. They had already met. They met at the Cheesecake Factory 2 weeks prior to that, because he said they met 2 weeks prior to that they were supposed to meet the next week, but he couldn't because he had to work. So he didn't meet her until the following week at the Cheesecake Factory. That's what okay, that's his turn. But she's saying they met on Tinder and they met on the Facebook or whatever. Because maybe she's trying to encourage some of the women to be on Facebook and in Tinder to meet their men. I don't know what she's trying to encourage her to stay off of there or something. I don't know what she's trying to encourage. But I mean, I don't see why she just didn't be like, I had already met him and Cheesecake Factory is our spot because we both love the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why she just couldn't be like that. I don't know why she had to, say she met him online and she was so relieved that he looked at like his picture when she finally did meet him. I don't know why she felt that was necessary to say it like that. I'm just saying it don't make sense, but we gonna let him tell a little bit and then we gonna go back to Reesa Tessa.
As to what was going on, she said she had a piece of metal in it or something. She put some air in it and was on the way and was going to meet me. Then she called me like 20 minutes later, said she couldn't do it. She couldn't meet me because of the tire and she needed help.
I heard a boom and I lost control of my car. Did not crash, but my tire blew out. I said, I got to get this fixed. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm a damsel in distress kind of thing.
She didn't have roadside assistance or anything like that. So I was like, all right, cool. And I was just going to go and be done with it. But something in me said, hey, don't leave a woman on the side of the road. Like, my dad was real big on, you can help. So I was like, all right, cool. Tell me where you at. Send me your location. Boom, she sent me a location. Long story short, I went, helped her get her tire fixed. Went to a tire place, guy I know and love. He fixed the tire. Really didn't charge me much of anything. I paid for the tire. And we ended up going to dinner after that. We talked, hit it off. And we ended up spending almost 24 hours together just talking. Really. She interests me because she is like highly intelligent. Teresa, not stupid by any means. So that's how I got started, honestly. She was very open. And I was very open about what was going on with me, which was nothing, but I just worked way too much. At that time, I was working way too much. As anybody, you just trying to make money. Back then, my motivation was I just want to make as much money as possible. I had nothing to tie me into anything other than just, get some money.
We both had established we were dating for marriage. It was a good vibe. We sat in his car and he played this song for me by John Legend. John Legend was talking about, I think I met my wife tonight. And I thought it was a sign. So I was like, oh my God.
That was how I got started. After a couple of weeks of talking on the phone, dating, again, she grew on me as any relationship you like somebody. She came to the studio apartment a couple times. I've been to her house a couple of times. Now, friends of mine I work with, we talked about her and they advised me, hey, this Atlanta, be careful because you're making this money, you're doing your thing. You don't want to end up just in a situation where you end up paying.
Child, making what kind of money? Because I'm just saying. By the way things is looking in the background, either she took everything you had and you had to start it from the bottom. Now you there, okay? Started from the bottom. Now your whole team here. I don't know, bro, but right now it's just not giving me you have money. It's just not giving me you look like you have money. It's not giving me I don't see money. I'm not smelling money. I'm not visualizing money. It's just not giving me that. I'm sorry. I don't know how she was. Maybe she just was lonely. Maybe she just needed companionship at this point. Because, bro, I mean, just looking at you, and I can just imagine what you had on. I just can imagine how you was dressed. I just couldn't imagine it. You had on some slacks with some scrub, your shoes, you had on some black, like patent leathers, and the bottom of them was scraped up real bad, and they was linked over to once, like you walking on your pinky toes, like he was walking on his pinky toes on them. That's what them the kind of shoes he had on, and he had on some regular socks. He ain't even have on no dress socks. He just had on some regular socks with them slacks that he wear to church every other Sunday. Them slacks, them same slacks that he wear to church every other Sunday. They sometimes they look big on him, and sometimes they be a little tight on him. Them his fluctuating waist pants he had on them. And then he had on just a regular old shirt that it didn't even like a regular old polo, them $5.99 polos that once you watch them one time, the thread be coming, like you have to always cut the thread on them, so they be looking real thin around the what's that part? The little shoulder part. Yeah, he had on one of them. And I mean, I just can't imagine it. And he had on a baseball cap. Yep. He had on that baseball cap, and he had it turned around just like he had it on there. With his cross necklace. And she thought that was money. She thought because he took it to, and like she said, he basically said, I took it to my homeboy. My homeboy changed the tire. He didn't even really charge me nothing. But she was like, oh my God, he's such a gentleman. He went and got my tire changed, and I knew then he was my husband. Girls, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down and don't get up. You have a seat, Reesa Tessa. Sit down. You is on punishment. You cannot get up. Not right now. You need to sit down, because this don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Not no sense. I'm just saying why it looks like she's in a bad Tyler Perry riding scene. I can't stand. So they only talk once a week. That's what I'm saying. Let her tell it. Let her tell it, baby. It was love at first sight. Okay. Look. I guess they figure like at this point, they was on is love truly blind? I think that they love is blind is longer than what they got to know each other. You know what I'm saying? So they was doing their own love is blind experiment, if you ask me. I don't know. At this point, he's just trying to make himself look better than whatever she said. At this point, though, G-Pal, and that's what I'm saying. We don't know what's the truth is what the fake, because we ain't even got the meeting story right. We don't even really know how they met. So we don't know what's real and what's fake. But I'm going to tell you this. If I don't tell you nothing else, you know who's going to get to the bottom of it? Chase is on the case. You heard me? Your girl, SistaGirl, is on the case. I'm like, I'm like, Chase is on the case. For real. And show is on the case. Okay. So y'all, I'm gonna get off of Reesa Tessa and her Delulus. Okay, I'm gonna get off of Reesa Tessa and Mr. Delulu, because child, we got another set of delusional people that we need to talk about right now. And we gonna talk about Miss Ifru. So child, she done went on the hold on. She done went on the I can't get it to her. Hold on. She done took to Nature Boy's Instagram, and child, she done had something to cry about. And we gonna listen to it, because I'm like, girl, I need you to just no money nowhere. I don't know how I'm gonna tell you this, Reese peanut butter cup. Reese. I'm gonna tell you this, Reese Peanut Butter Cup. What you better do, Reese, is go on and keep getting your little bread off of your little story. Go on and write your little story, write your little book, write, do whatever. You might as well capitalize off of it now, Reese Peanut Butter Cup. But know one thing. Now that everybody know who he is, he gonna try to get him a little bread. He gonna try to get him a little bread too. Now, at this point, Reese, we know you probably didn't tell truth about everything in the story. We know a lot of it was probably a little, you probably exaggerated just a little bit. You add a little seasoning to it, make it a little salty. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, Miss Reese Pieces Peanut Butter Cup, just get your money, girl. Get your money. I guess you deserve it, child. But on to the final thing of the night. We talking the wise. Now, y'all, look. Ifru done went on to Nature Boy's channel. And child, she had a whole nervous breakdown. She don't believe the way they in there treating her mind. She just can't do it. Look. I say, oh, no, you ain't acting like that. Hold on, y'all. I got to do this real quick because I need, hit that like button. I had to give y'all a little commercial break. Hit that like button for your girl. Look, y'all. Your girl be giving you some content. All I ask is for a like, honey. That's the way you speak to SistaGirl. Just hit by hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying? And if you really feel like you want to, you don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you do. Just go on and subscribe and hit that notification button. You know what I'm saying? My own little shameless plug. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she took to his girl. Oh, child. And you don't want to laugh at nobody that's going through something. But I'm going to just let y'all hear it. I'm just going to let y'all hear it. Here go what she had to say. She crying. She going to cry for about a few minutes. So she getting her cry together, child, because she just it done sank in. He ain't coming home. She crying right now, y'all. Cause I had to keep starting it over because I'm like, oh shit. I guess she waiting for people to come in the room. So she waiting for people to come in the room and then she gonna get started. So right now she's just crying a little bit, waiting for people to come in the room, and then she's gonna get started with what she got to say. So right now she's just in her little tearful moment, and she's building up, for her grand performance. Okay. But you know what, y'all? In all actuality, I don't think she performed it. I think they really is sick. I think they really, really is sick because now they got what they gonna do?
First, I want to say thanks everybody who been supporting us, who been watching this whole time. I know that this situation has a lot of people has felt this deeply, and we've been doing a lot of work, behind the scenes more so than being online. But as everybody knows, he did get moved from the cab, and we just seen a picture. Yeah. We need it would be nice to have a moderator in the room. Yeah, thankful. It hurts because we know him. And even if you don't know him personally, y'all seen that he did not commit these crimes. Y'all seen her saying that they made love, and they got the nerve to give him a life sentence. From what evidence? What evidence did they use to give him a life sentence? When somebody's life is on the line, you are supposed to only do that if there's without reasonable doubt that they did this. And they didn't have.
Look, y'all, I told y'all that they was gonna lose it. Everybody was like, they holding it together. I said, oh no, baby. Cause they gave him life. So they was sending him to prison, baby. They was not going to hold him in that county jail. They done already had him there for almost 2 years. It was time for them to put him away. Okay. Now, as I have said previously, he needed to go to a mental institution. That's where he needed to go. They needed to, check and see, why the elevator ain't going all the way to the top. Because all he's going to do is find a group of men in a regular prison that is, they're almost on the verge of getting out. And so he can still control their mind, and then he can have them come out and help control, you know what I'm saying? See, you don't send narcissistic people like that to prison, okay? You have to try to get some mental clarity on why they think the way they think. And they have done none of that. They have not done any reform of trying to figure him out and how he think. They were too busy trying to put him away, okay? Based upon 2017, because look, and I might have said this last night too, but I was watching the victim Janae Nefertiti. I was watching her on Nick at not Nick at, she didn't say it on Nick at Night. She said it on her live. She said, shout out to you know, she was shouting out the detectives and the work, the other people and stuff. And I said, well, damn, these is all the people that started the whole cult. That Nature Boy was a cult. They the ones that started the whole cult following and all this stuff. I said, look, I told y'all, in order for them to get a leader on any level, whether it's a cult, whether it is a gang, whether it is in any form of organization that they feel, they have to have an infiltrator. They have to have somebody that can go in and see the inner workings so that they know where to bring them down at. Okay. Now, I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Janae was that person. What I'm saying is it's just interesting to me, okay, that before, you know, we even got with the he even got so big headed into thinking that, I don't know, that he was the Messiah, whatever he claims he is, you know, allegedly. I don't know. But before he even got mentally to that point, okay, when they was melanation and they was just a bunch of little naked people out in the woods out there, and people really wasn't saying too much about them because it was just like, gross, who are they? But then, when I'm gonna keep saying it now, when the milk girl came over there, because see, he didn't even take a big hit about Mama Dia. And I was going to talk about Mama Dia today, but I think I'm going to talk about Mama Dia tomorrow. I want to break down her whole, may she rest in peace. I want to break down her whole affiliation with the Carbonation and Nature Boy and all that. But, you know, even with that, I want to say they've been, you know, because they trying to get him for on a lot of things. So, you know, you got the compile of things that they were trying to get him on. There had to been, you know, I'm just saying allegedly. It had to go. But people, like you said, you right. She said, do you really think people didn't? I'm thinking everybody's seen it. But everybody, they're trying to say that it was all a game. It was all a game. Now, Shaka did say, you know, in the beginning, it was like you know, he didn't really have no control. He didn't have nothing. He was a punk. He used to run around and get mad and stomp around and throw tantrums and all this stuff. That's what Shaka said. Also, they said he sucked his thumb. I thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? She was like, he's a little thumb sucker. And I'm like, girl, first of all, I now see, I can't say that. This make me want to, just sit all y'all down and just be like, just, man, give y'all, because y'all, first of all, y'all was following a man that sucked his thumb up. Okay. Y'all was getting punked by a man that sucked his thumb. Y'all was worshiping a man that sucked his thumb. Oh, ninjas, please. How could you ever? Baby? And I done heard more than one person say it. So he was a thumb sucker, y'all. He was a thumb sucker. So how can you honestly follow behind a man that suck his thumb? Y'all help me. This is some new age stuff for real. Like y'all, man. Where they do that at? Let me give y'all some old school advice. Okay. This is from the desk of SistaGirl. Okay. This is for all my young girls out here, all my replay gang, all my people out here. Look, look. Okay. If a man suck his thumb, okay, he has some issues. He has some things that he has not gotten rid of. That is a habit. Okay, that is a smoothing technique. That is something that he was supposed to have grown out of, and at some point he just didn't do it. So therefore, baby, how can you sit there, girls? No. Y'all, he got too many red flags about him as a person, not even about what he done did or what he done said. Okay. He don't bathe. Okay. He had leaky leaks. Okay. Then his booty stank. Okay. Then he suck his thumb. And then he's around here knocking and rocking everybody else. And then they say he didn't brush his teeth. He didn't do none of this stuff. They said his breath smelled like 20 booty cracks at a dang gone monkey museum. And I'm like, this just don't make, oh, Lord, you smell like orangutan booty. I'm like this, y'all. This is just me. This is just me and my humble opinion. Okay? Y'all, you gotta be more careful. You just gotta be more careful, okay? You just gotta know better. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. But I'm gonna let her keep crying because child, she is really crying.
Have nothing. They won't even allow us to show the clear evidence that exonerates him. And they transferred him yesterday and they cut all of his hair. They cut his hair. They cut his antenna. They're trying to break his spirit.
She said they cut his hair. They cut his antennas. So where was your antennas when they was in here? Where was your antennas when he was out here doing all this crazy shit? Okay. Use them eyes ain't hazel for nothing. Where was your antennas? Okay. She said they cut his antennas, honey. She said they trying to break him. They cut his hair. They trying to break him. Nah, baby. Girl, by the time his hair, he got 100 years plus 10. Child, that hair grow back. That ain't nothing. He ain't got to keep it cut all the time. He just had to cut it before he went in there. That hair gonna grow back. Don't worry about it, girl. That hair gonna go right back. Don't worry.
They're trying to break his spirit. They cut all of his hair. They got the rape beside his name, beside his picture. Like he would do some shit like that. This is what they...
Girl, they got it beside his name because that's what the hell he got charged with. That's what he doing 100 years for. Woo-wee. Who told her to be the one to speak? Who told her to speak for the group? Okay? Y'all need to get a group spokesperson. I don't know who told her. Maybe they said, oh, you the one with the most empathy. You the one that's so heartfelt. Maybe you should be the one to talk. Malia just probably came. Po Malia. Po Malia, Lord, we ain't heard nothing from Malia since he done got locked up, child. Po Malia, I don't think she just, Lord, she probably ain't got out the bed. She said they done took my man, they done locked my man up for 100 years. I ain't gonna be able to make it. Aaliyah ain't gonna be able to make it. So they trying to take care of the queen, and the queen she just weak. She's so weak. that her man is gone. She worked hard to be the queen of the nation, child. Now he gone. What us gonna do? What us gonna do? Poor Juju. Poor Juju been trying to make her feel better allegedly. And it just ain't working because he just poor Juju. Poor, don't be surprised now. If Juju become the leader. Listen, don't be surprised if Juju became the leader. Shaka, look, allegedly they all running over there to Shaka. Allegedly they all running over there to Shaka tribe. Child, that's gonna be a child. That's what they said.
They do to us. This is what they do to the black man who is the leader, who is strong, and who has a mission, especially Chief. Especially Chief.
I just want you to just understand, Chief was doing some messed up stuff, sis. Chief was really jacking y'all up. Chief was really jacking y'all up. I get it, y'all. See this, y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Go back. Look. Remember, I said back here, did his own people help him or hurt him? Nature Boy, the prison boy. Didn't I say that? Prime example, you sitting up here, girl, you just like, I don't understand. They're trying to break him. They just won't let him be. Let him out so he can torment us some more. We're okay with his torment. We're going to be okay even with him out here tormenting us. We like it. We like it like that. Girls, no. He got to do, because look, I keep saying it. His narcissism kicked in. They offered him 10 years, 2 years in prison. This shows y'all he's not the brightest damn crayon in the box. Okay? That's why the judge asked him over and over, you sure you don't want to take the deal? You sure you don't want to take the deal? You sure? And in his mind, he's thinking, oh, they gave me that sweet deal. I can beat this case. Now the only party you gonna be partying is in the Ray's boom boom room, child. That's where you gonna be. I'm just saying, this you should have took the deal.
And so they trying to dehumanize him. Got him wearing some big ass clothes.
Like he was doing the people in his coat. Like he was dehumanizing people in his coat. Like he was dehumanizing y'all, making y'all just do stuff that and then have y'all so brainwashed that y'all really thought that it was okay. Like him having other women slap other women. Like him not making sure that women are getting the proper medical treatment they need for their diseases and their babies. Okay? Like him just being an abusive person, mentally, emotionally, physically, all the things before. You don't think that was dehumanizing, sis? That, just for the record, sis, that was dehumanizing. That was dehumanizing. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay,
With rape beside him, attaching his face to that bullshit. When bitches be begging. He would never do that. And everybody knew. All those people who was in that court, they knew that he didn't do that. And this shit hurts because we are the closest to him. And we know that he is strong. And we know that he's strong, but he still feels shit too. And he going through this bullshit and he ain't do nothing. And this shit hurts. How everybody is just laughing, making a laughing joke out of this shit, and not thinking about him, not thinking about his children.
First of all, when did he start thinking about his kids? When did he start thinking about his kids? The stuff that he talked about that his kids saw, that his kids will see him naked, his kids will see him having sex, his kids will do this, the treatment, the way he treated his children's mothers, the way all the other things. What are you talking about his kids? Girl, what is you talking about? What is you really talking about? Let's be 100 on this. Was his children safe around him? Was his children safe around him? Because to me, he did not have any desire for children. Like, he didn't like children. That's what it looked like to me. So I'm just saying, girl,
This could be anybody. Woman or man. Y'all thought slavery was over. If you don't conform to their system, don't be docile, this is what they do to you. They didn't care if he was innocent. They didn't care. They did not care. They just wanted him. They wanted him. They wanted to take his life away. A life sentence plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. They trying to break him. Let this be. If you don't learn nothing about this, know that this system is corrupt.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Did he get charged with what they wanted to charge? They could not get him on being a cult leader. Okay. You really can't charge nobody for people for them being a cult leader, right? But they could have gave him the maximum time, okay, for the charge. Now, that was the maximum time that charge could be held or whatever. Now, they gave him the maximum time for the charge, okay? I don't even know how to even really explain it to people without feeling like, hey Tracy, welcome to the MooMoo room. Welcome. Come on in the room. Thank you for speaking. They gave him the maximum charge for the crime of the grapefruit, okay? For eating the grapefruit. They gave him the maximum charge for that. Okay? Now, by what she was saying, did it warrant the maximum charge for it? No. However, because they were trying to get him, they've been trying to get him since 2017, okay, on the whole cult thing. They've been trying to get him since 2017. Okay, they've been trying to get him. So because they've been trying to get him for that long on these charges, and there's no way, because it's not like, that's one of the hardest, because if that's the case, they got to go arrest a lot of pastors. They got to go arrest, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. If they had a cult charge for people being cult leaders, it'll be a lot of people that got to be arrested, y'all. Okay, we just gonna keep it 100. We keep it a buck over here. We have real grown folks conversations. This is our virtual cocktail hour. I'm your host, SistaGirl. This is the MooMoo room. We have grown people conversations over here. This is where the real grown people hang out. The grown and the sexy, the grown and the confident, and the grown that wants to see things change. This is where we hang out. Okay, we talk real life, real conversations, real stuff. We jokes, we jive, but we keep it 100. And keeping it 100, okay? Keeping it 100, y'all. I think he deserves time. I think he's a horrible person. I think he is a demon spawn, okay? Personally, these are my personal thoughts about him. This is the personal thoughts of SistaGirl and SistaGirl only, okay? That's what I think about him personally. Now, when it comes to how things operated and the things that people were saying about him, I think that at some point, it might have did start off for shits and giggles, okay? Because Shaka claims, okay, that it started off for shits and giggles. It started off to see how they can go viral, whatever. He gave him 30 bands, okay? Then we had the other person came and gave him 300 bands, okay? They bought all kinds of equipment, whoop-de-woo. Everybody had their own channels. They made music. They did whatever. They was on all the little music people came. You remember Musa with the "Where you at, Musa? I'm in my tent," whatever that song was. He was in his tent or something. I'm in my tent or something like that. Remember, they had all their little music out, whatever. They had all their conscious learning, their food, blah, 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 blah. Now, the thing was, they was choosing. It was a choice. They claimed that everybody is cooperating this story. It was a choice whether you want to sleep outside or if you want to sleep inside. It was your choice. A lot of people chose on camping outside because they wanted to camp in nature. They was for the whole nature. These was just funky ass people that just don't like to bathe. You know how I'm saying? You know your cousins and stuff that they be like, man, would you go get in a tub? And it's like, I'm not musty. But they be around here smelling like Wendy's burgers. Yeah, them. That's just smelling like a whole Whopper. You know what I'm saying? With extra onions. Yeah, them people right there. That's all that was. And extra pickles. Yeah, them. That's who that was. They just didn't like to bathe. So, but I was looking. I was like, okay, well, sometimes they looked it real clean. You know what I'm saying? Once they start getting their money up and they start really getting known, and out here in the social media world and all that, they start cleaning up. They wasn't always looking all dusty, musty, and crusty. You know what I'm saying? Because they really couldn't look like that too much over here in the U.S. They could have got away with it when they was over there in the jungle. Okay, but when you get back and we know there's running water, get your in some water, go just smelling like just a whole damn meat market of funk. And I'm just saying, it's just not given. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let her finish crying and telling her story.
This system ain't for us. If you don't want to work on a plantation, work their jobs and their schools, and work on the fucking plantation, they're gonna put your ass in jail.
I gotta say this too. Girl, that ain't nothing new.
But we're not able to talk to him. And we are staying positive. We are staying strong. because we know that this is the price. This is the price. You know, when you have a big light coming into this world of darkness, this is what Jesus went through, you know. They crucified him because he said he was God. Jesus said he was God. And they made a mockery out of him and said, look, you said you God? Well, come off of that cross. They made a mockery. This is what they're doing. After they said the verdict, they kept talking about the real living, the real God, the real, what does it have to do with anything? So that's how you know that they were just trying to break him because he's a strong man. And these,
see, that's why I said what I said. And did his own people help him or hurt him? Okay, we watched a little of her testimony last night, and I told you, I said, okay, now out of everybody said out of the whole group, she's about the most well-spokenest one out the whole group. And I you know, I can see that. I can see that a little bit. But I'm going to say this. You still brainwashed, sis. You still saying the same thing, you know, over and over and over and over and again. You got up there and y'all sit up there and they asked y'all that one question that sealed his fate. Every one of y'all failed him. When y'all, instead of him on the phone when he called y'all them 87 times, okay? Instead of him on the phone telling y'all, if they ask you anything about me being God, or if they ask you anything about me being the Messiah, you tell them no, there's only one God. This and this and this and this. Even if in your hearts and hearts, and minds of minds, you thought he wasn't even smart enough. And yeah, I said it. He wasn't even smart enough to tell y'all to, first of all, I just don't get it. Y'all, he just got too many marks against him. He suck his thumb. He don't bathe. He has Shaka said he had a sex demon. Okay? Y'all over there reading charts and all this other stuff. Y'all couldn't cast out that spirit. Ooh. Y'all fake astrology talking about people charts don't add up. No, that ain't adding up. That ain't adding up. That ain't adding up. If that's what y'all doing, if that's what y'all believe in, then y'all should have did better. Y'all should have did better. Everybody failed. Everybody failed. Y'all just couldn't be a group. Y'all had to turn into a cult. He had to be, I'm the leader of the cult, because cult mean culture. Y'all, that shit don't work for us, okay? We can't say that. Just for the record, us as Black folks, we can't say when we got in groups and we have whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's like gangs being like, gang mean a whole bunch of people just hanging together doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna buy that. No, that ain't what gang mean to them. It's just a different set of rules, okay? You sitting up here, cult means culture, and this is our culture, the way we do things, and no, but then you get online, and then you're like, well, people love drama. Drama sells, and it do. You know what I'm saying? People don't like real conversations. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to have real conversations and hear real shit. You know what I'm saying? People just don't like it. Excuse my language for those that, oh my gosh, she swears. Yeah, you know, I do a little bit, just a little bit, you know. I mean, hey, for all my Bible thumpers, Peter was a cusser. Yeah, I love Peter. So don't do me. But anyways, as I was saying, that you know, they in your minds of minds, you know what I'm saying, he sucked his thumb, He was having sex with everybody. He wanted to be a polygamist. He threw temper tantrums. He allegedly abused women. He, like he has so many, like, I guess, you know what? That's why I don't think I could ever, and this is just me personally, get caught into something like that. Cause you know what? I don't like for nobody to feel like they pissing down my back and telling me it's rain. I'm just not like that. And that's why I tell you, anything that you see on Sister Girl channel, you go look it up for yourself. You go do your own research. You know what I'm saying? You find out if it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't get my information so much solely like this is straight her. This is her talking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been, this is straight her. She posted it straight to his page. So this is her straight talking. She have 147 likes. So a lot of people still listening to them. They said it was over a million and something Carbon Nation members. Y'all better pay attention. They said, let me say it again. Let me say it again for the ones in the back. They said that allegedly, word on the curb now, I heard it over there around the corner. I was sitting over there on the bench. Yeah, I heard it. They said that it is over 1.5 million Carbon Nation members. And y'all better listen to me. But see, people only know about the little few that be out front. The little, the little ones, the little bitty, itty ones. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? What could have possibly made him feel like, y'all, and I'm about to go down this rabbit hole looking, if y'all don't want, look, if you can't take it, because I ain't gonna have time to really break it down, but I'm about to put something in your ear. And we you know how Sister Girl is. Once I put the receipt out there, we gonna have to break that receipt down, right? Hold on. Let me get the, but I'm gonna go on and play her while I get the receipt.
Women are vindictive. These women are scorned. And these women use their power to do evil. Because they couldn't be queen or have him to theyself. And because they made their life miserable, they're trying to make his miserable. We see that it's a lot of hate. And it's just so much hate because Chief is a really positive person. He's a positive person.
Girl, stop lying. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to. I'm looking for the thing for you, but I couldn't just. Girl, stop lying now. Now you do not. Oh Lord, now he a positive person, girl. Child.
That's why so much hate around him, so much negativity around him, and we're gonna stay strong and keep, just reassuring him that we're gonna stay beside him and just be his strength, because the world is literally trying to attack him. And so we have to stay grounded and stable and focused so that it's something bigger than us that's happening right now. And We did make a GoFundMe. I'll be sharing that later. They're just making a mockery out of it. How do you go live and laugh after this? All the chief wanted to do was help these people. What did he do to y'all? All he ever done was try to help people, to bring them out of this system and to show them a new way of life. And these motherfuckers got the nerve to say he a fucking cult. We supposed to be living in nature. What the fuck? The United States of America is a fucking cult. Anytime something good happens in a Black community, they will find anything to tear that shit down. They will lie to tear that shit down. They will demonize it to put fear in the people. Look at what they doing to Chief. They got him out.
Po Lil Tink Tink. Po Lil Tink Tink. Oh, mama girl. Oh my goodness. She is just, oh Lord, she distraught. She is distraught, baby. She just, oh my goodness. Po Lil Tink Tink. I hope she make it. I hope she make it, y'all. Cause baby, somebody find her a leader quick, or something. I don't know. Little Tink Tink need help, baby. Little Tink Tink need help. Poor Little Tink Tink.
Looking like it hurt our heart to see what they doing, and we know it's not the end. We know it's not the end. But we have to acknowledge how fucked up this shit is. This shit is fucked up. It's not over. No, it's not over. But y'all need to see this shit. Y'all need to see this. This is making us stronger. This is making us stronger. All Chief did was try to help them. The guys is mad because all the women wanted Chief. They're mad. They went up there on that stand trying to act all calm. These motherfuckers is pissed. Because, y'all seen this. Sheba didn't even want True. She wanted Chief. She wanted Chief the whole time. That's why this nigga mad. All of them. And these women are just scorned. And if you read the Willie Lynch letter, it's the same shit. In slavery, they took the most strongest Black man who was the leader and emasculated him in front of his women and children so they can depend on massa, on the European. The strongest man, the strongest Black man, they tied him up and emasculated him. So much so to a point where everybody has become docile to this system. These people going up and going to work, and you think they living their life, but this is the fucked up shit that's happening behind the scenes of this fucking American dream or whatever the fuck they want to call this. This is the behind the scenes. Of what's happening. This is why Chief left. But he let broken people that he was trying to heal and he was trying to help, but they didn't want to help themselves. So what they do? They go running back to the plantation. There he is, massa.
I'm sorry, y'all. She said massa on him. She said there he is, massa. I'm sorry, y'all. That tickled me. I know it ain't. So y'all, I know some people be like, sister girl, it ain't funny, but it's funny to me. And I got tickled. Cause she said you gonna run back like there they go, massa. Poor little Ting Ting. She is in her feelings, y'all. She is in her feelings. She said, y'all put her man away. Now, I will say, if you just coming in, do your girl a solid real quick, please, 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 and thank you, and hit that like button. I really will appreciate it. You're more than welcome to have open conversation. You're more than welcome to put your comment in the chat or on if you're on what's that place called? The Twitter Bird. If you're on Twitter Bird, you can also put it in. You can leave a message, hit that like button, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Share all that good stuff. Let somebody know that your girl's around here. Hey y'all. I also dropped the link because y'all already know. Once I hit that 3-hour mark, we up out of here. We do our late nights. We stay up late and we talk and we shuck and we drive and we really dive into some real stuff. This is my living room, y'all. I'm about to put on my bonnet. Okay. I already got on my MooMoo. So, look. Sister girl gonna have to hit it one time for y'all. Hit it one time for y'all. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Y'all know I be around here. I'm about to put on this bonnet. Yes, I'm here. I am real. For those that be like, who is that? Hi, I am Sister Girl. I am the host of the MooMoo Room. Y'all do y'all girl a solid. Hit that like button, please. Yes, this is a custom made MooMoo straight from Nigeria by Zurich Girl. Yes, go check them out, y'all. So, yes, it's your girl, Sister Girl. So, yeah. But we're gonna continue with Miss Ifra. Yeah.
A bitch can just say, we have to be careful. A bitch can say something and somebody, and you will be sentenced to fucking life. You better be careful with these evil bitches. You better learn from this, because Chief is the example for all Black men and Black families and for our people to show us what the fuck is going on. So all you people out there laughing, this shit could happen to you. They don't give a fuck about you.
I'm going to say this. It could happen if I was doing the same thing he was doing. Yeah, it can happen to people that's doing the same thing he was doing. It can happen to people that have alleged cult followings. It can happen to people that are leading cults. It can happen to people that are grapefruiting people. It can happen to people that are releasing revenge corn on the cob. Yeah, you right. It could happen to you. It could happen to you if you was doing it. Girl, it ain't just gonna happen to no regular people that ain't doing nothing. Come on now. Make it make sense. Please act like you know. Please act like you got some sense, sis. Come on now. For the ones in the back, act like you got some sense, okay? I'm just saying, yes, it could happen. Yes, it could happen to those people. But they have to be doing what he was doing for them to get the punishment that he got, boo. It just don't happen to regular smegular people that just ain't doing nothing. God help me, girl. I don't know. You know what he should have did? He should have.
They don't care. As soon as you say, I want to quit working, as soon as you say, I don't want to give my kids this fucked up, this education, these school systems giving my children, as soon as you say, I'm going to go back into my natural environment, they don't give a fuck about you. As soon as you say that, I don't want to be associated with this system, it's fuck you. Cut your hair off. Put you in a fucking cage. Spit on you. Don't give a fuck.
She seemed like she's very like what's the hair? What was the thing with the hair? You know what I'm saying? Did they have some kind of spiritual meaning behind his hair? Some kind of spiritual girl, because I mean, she's very upset about the cutting of the hair. Like, that's one of her biggest, like, she done said that about 150 times. She done said that more than she done said something about him being locked up. She done said that more time. Not, she done said about him being in the cage, but god dang, she didn't say, she really upset about the hair, y'all. She is really upset about the hair. Gotta be more careful.
And our own people sit around a tree and watch their own brother get hanged and laugh. Doing interviews and promoting themselves. Who are you even talking to?
Okay, so now she's coming for Janae, she coming from Velvet, she's coming for everybody that done did an interview, child. She coming for them now. She about to come for them. So y'all, now she's doing this. Remember, she talked about she gonna put up the little GoFundMe. So the GoFundMe, they're looking to raise 13 grand. Okay, they need 13 stacks. Okay. And the 13 stacks, they're trying to get the appeal, but evidently they already got 2 stacks because they say it costs 15 stacks for them to get the appeal. Okay, 16 racks. So apparently they must got 2 because they say they need to raise 13. Okay, so that's why they making them the GoFundMe page to try to raise the extra 13 that they need, all right, so that they can go and file this appeal. Now that's allegedly, now that's word on the curve. That's what they say they do. Now I know they got the GoFundMe up. They do that, they do got that. And she might talk about it, but yeah, that's what they trying to do.
Who are y'all even talking to? And They were scared to play that the alleged victims, the accuser, this scorned woman's police report with the detectives, because she said, I gave it to him because I care about him. I gave it to him because I care about him. And that judge knew what she said. That judge knew what she said. That judge knew she said that they made love, because that video was going around in the court. That's why she didn't want none of the videos to be played. They're trying to make an example out of Chief. They trying to make an example out of Chief. That's okay. They try to crucify him, but there will be a resurrection. There will be a resurrection. And you gonna see. You gonna see. That's nature's boy. The air that you breathe, the trees that you see when you walk outside, that sun, that moon, them stars, that's what protects him. Mama protects him. Mama is putting him through this to exonerate him in front of the world. Exonerate him. Well, y'all gonna see why he chief. We don't just call him chief. He a real chief on this land. What the fuck? Y'all conform to this system who built this fake ass world on top of this.
I don't know, but why it sound like somebody was too tickled in the background? Like, sound like to me somebody was giggling in the background. I don't know what the heck. Maybe they was getting tickled with a feather. But somebody seemed like they was a little tickled in the background. I'm just saying. That's what it sounded like to me. Y'all can listen for yourself now. But that's what it sounded like to me. Child, that's a mess.
Land. On top of this earth. But that's what the lower self wants you to want to keep you away from. That's what the lower self want to keep you away from. And keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. And everybody who, was with Chief, he let you into his personal home. Y'all call him a cult. Please. Keep that energy. And with all the surrounding hate, our husband, Chief, he gives us the healthiest perspective about all of this, because with us being protective over him, our initial feeling is protect mode, warrior mode, want to fight, seeing this. But he tells us that these people are projecting their own self onto their reality. These people are embedded with self-hate. That's why they do the stuff that they do. Hate can't heal hate. That's why he said, I love you and I forgive you. So we send them love. We send them love. We send them love. And we forgive them, for they not know what they do. And I know that seeing Chief like that, we know that he's still being strong in there. He's still being strong. And he's gonna keep his head up. And we are getting closer than ever. We're staying strong. You know, we are going through the process. We have to trust this process. There's going to be, this is big. The Messiah, this is happening to the Messiah, the messenger for our people. There will be a renewal. Mama is exposing this corrupt system, so you will know why it's being destroyed when it gets destroyed. Go to Nature Boy TV. Look at all the evidence that shows his innocence. Watch how they ran that trial, that courtroom. Zoka is okay. Zoka is fine. She is right here with us. And that's the problem.
Did she say they done got Zoka out of jail? Oh, what? They done, because they left Zoka in there. They went and got she got out and then she left Zoka in there. Or did she say Zoka one of them? When Zoka do get out, Zoka gonna be with one of them? I'm sorry, I was over here running my mouth. I missed that a little bit. But I'm gonna say this: Zoka shouldn't have been over there fooling around with. But listen, we knew Ifru is we know she a little special, y'all. We know she a little special, okay? Because girl, you was one of the ones that was trying to sneak him stuff by the drone, and allegedly, word on the curb, allegedly, okay. Allegedly, you was the one that was calling yourself trying to sneak him into the sneak stuff into the jail for him or whatever. So y'all, do y'all think they gonna let him? Y'all think they gonna let him put them on his visiting list at the prisons? I don't know if they gonna, cause look, if they was trying to smuggle stuff into him in the county jail, what you think they gonna try to do in the prisons? And we know in the prisons they be having everything, child. They be having, y'all know I'm gonna say it, crab legs. They be having crab boils, and they be having crab legs and fried chicken. They be frying chicken in their room. They be making pizzas. They be eating like they be eating. Shoot, they be having whole little So there's one person, they be having different restaurants. One person might have a pizza restaurant in his cell. One person might have he might can make the best macaroni and cheese out of them cheese sticks. You know what I'm saying? But you get them Kobe cheese sticks, little mozzarella cheese sticks. Get you some of them little macaroni. Okay, I can see you making some macaroni, a little milk. You know what I'm saying? I can see you hooking up you some macaroni and that little salt, little pepper, little garlic powder. Okay, I can see it. I can see it coming together. Because when people was telling me that, I was like, well, how y'all? You know me. I'm like, well, how y'all be baking it? They was like, we make an oven. I said, damn, y'all, we got some creative people in prison. Do you know that? We got some genius. Anybody that can make an oven and make pizzas in prison, that's child. Anybody that can smuggle in some crab legs and make crab boils in prison. But they say that they can order stuff. They say they can order food. Some prisons, they can order food. I said, boy, shit sure done changed, boy, from the 90s. It ain't the same like it used to be, baby. Prison was hard time then. Back then, you did some real prison time. Now they making it look like it's a cakewalk. They making it be more interesting to people. It seems like more people get more interested in going. Cause now it just seems like, okay, we can just do whatever we want to do in there. So I'm just saying, she talking about shoot. I don't know. I'm wondering if they're gonna even let them visit him in prison. That's gonna be interesting to know.
People are just surface dwellers. That's the problem. But we're gonna be posting our GoFundMe. We're gonna be posting our GoFundMe. So that the people who been supporting us can continue to support us. And so after this live, I'll be posting that on the story. Yeah, the truth will prevail. The truth will prevail. Chief becomes an easy target. Chief, he he's a big light, and people and parasites try to feed off his light to fuel themselves, to bring attention and clout to themselves, but in a negative way. But it's not about the trend. It's not about the trend. That's what we put on our story yesterday. It's not about the trend. It's about the end. You have to endure, because it's going to be obstacles. You're going to be persecuted for righteousness. Look at all these people. He's this, he's that. You think that's okay? That could happen to your son. That could happen to your son. People are opportunists. They see opportunity to
First of all, you talking about people are opportunists, girl. Like, he was the biggest opportunist that there was, and we just got to do this. First of all, I'm gonna need y'all to take ownership for everything that y'all did and everything that y'all participated in and how everything went. I'm gonna need y'all to take ownership for that. I'm just really gonna need that because I feel like that's important in y'all healing process, because y'all need to heal, sisters. Y'all need to heal, and in order for y'all to heal, y'all are going to have to just get y'all life together and take some ownership that y'all made some messed up decisions and y'all trusted somebody that shouldn't have been trusted. Y'all were brainwashed. Okay, I'm gonna give you some credit. Y'all was brainwashed into believing some things that was untrue. Um, and at some point, you guys are going to have to take ownership for these such things. Okay. You're going to have to say, I did not make the best decisions, okay? I did not make the best decisions. I was not, I believed the wrong, I just didn't make the best decisions. So this is what they're upset about. This is his recent mug shot. Okay. They done cut all his hair off. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she kept talking about they cut his hair. They cut his hair. Because this is his recent mug shot. Okay. This is his recent mug shot right here. Okay. 1983. You should have known better. You should have known better than to act like you did. You should have known better. You should have known better. You should have known better, bro. Okay. 6'2", 160 pounds. You kind of tiny there. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't go in there sucking your thumb, bro. You better make sure everybody's snoring. And you better help sure you ain't in the cell with Leroy. I'm just saying. This is his, his AKAs, you know what I'm saying? His event, his defenses, his current sentence, you know what I'm saying? His violations, all that stuff, everything, you know what I'm saying? This is, his major his incarceration details, where he was at, he got life without parole, he's currently serving, he's active. These are all his, okay, so then this is where Leon came from, Leroy, okay, Leonard, Leroy, okay, makes sense, okay, Leroy, okay, I mean, all right, it's all coming together, that's where the characters, so this is all his little AKAs, you know what I'm saying? He went by Edward, he went by Eligio Lee, Eligio Ray, Leonard Lee, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of AKAs, child. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, shit, he had 5 AKAs that he went by. No reason the child got so many issues, child. Then this is his current sentence. These are his different cases. This is the current case, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is where he at. They haven't updated every single thing, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't update this yet, this part yet. But yeah, they updated the 5 years, the 12 months, you know what I'm saying? So this is his current sentence, child. This is where he at with it. That's where he at with it. So this is what she crying about. But I think she almost at the end of her little crying journey. And then I'm going to say my little 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we going to get up out of here.
Get clout, and they do it in a evil, nasty way. They third eye is closed. Your eye is closed. Y'all will see. Y'all see in the end. That's right. Not even murderers get life sentences without parole. A life sentence without parole. Plus 10 years. If that wasn't vindictive, if that wasn't because they didn't like him, what gave the judge the audacity to call him a narcissist and a manipulator? That's how she felt the whole court case. That's how that bitch felt the whole time. But we always gonna stand on the truth. And we always gonna stand on righteousness. That's why he refused to take that plea, because taking that plea say I'm guilty of some shit that I ain't do.
As I said before, Didn't I tell y'all that? See, y'all listen to Sister Girl. I told y'all that's why he didn't take the plea, okay? But let's get some, look, narcissism. Have unnecessarily, narcissism. They all are giving narcissistic behavior. Like he done trained them well, okay? Because she's like, that's why he didn't take the plea. But now he's got live. They done cut off his antennas. She said they done cut off his antennas and everything. Chat and look at him now. Because he didn't want to take the plea. So I'm just saying, sister. I'm just saying.
And so we standing on the truth. We standing on what's right. We're not conforming to this system. This is a part of our mission. In Costa Rica, Chief, he fought the system in Costa Rica because they were trying to make them leave the land. And he fought and said, no, I have a right. This is my right. Who gave you the ownership of this land? And so this is our mission. This is our purpose. To fight for what's right. To fight for our rights as human beings. And as his mothers, as Chief's wives and mothers and comforters, it hurts to see our.
She said, as the mothers and the comforters, she said, so who's his mommy? See that thumb sucking? Now, who's his mommies? Girl, that's interesting. I told you that thumb sucking.
Son, to see our husband going through this. It's clear. It's sick. It's sick that the system has the power to do this. It's sick. And I hope this is a wake-up call to a lot of people. We were chosen the chosen ones to expose this. This is an example for all Black people. Don't separate yourself from this. We are his. Shit is crazy. But know that Chief has family that loves him very much. Chief has family that loves him very much. We his only family, and we've been supporting him, and we're going to continue to. Yeah. We're going to get through this. It's not over. Y'all going to see how strong Chief is, how resilient he is, how he can get through anything, how the whole world can throw stones on him and he will still rise. And the same people who sat in that courtroom and lied are going to be begging, be the main ones that's hopping on his dick when he come rise back up. Watch. Watch. Y'all will see Chief's strength. Y'all will see. But we're gonna still be keeping everyone updated with the story. We're still getting a few things situated for ourselves and for Chief. We're making sure everything is in line before we just come on social media and but we do know that we have a lot of supporters out there who are very hurt by this, and we encourage y'all to stay strong, encourage y'all to keep Chief in y'all thoughts and prayers. Encourage y'all, if you feel hurt by what they're doing, to just send them love, because we bigger than all of this. We are bigger than all of this. You have to see through. Open your third eye, eye 3. Open eye 3 and see through all of this. Yeah, we'll keep everybody updated in the story, and we are doing interviews probably later down the line when we get stuff situated, but we're gonna post our GoFundMe in the story. I love myself. We're gonna get through this. Peace to the gods.
So y'all, that was her. That's what she had to say. That was Ifru. She, she came up there. She had a lot to say. She's still standing on the fact that he is allegedly innocent to the charges that he was accused of. She said he ain't do it. He ain't mean it. He was just playing. But they said, no, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. You gonna take this licking and keep on ticking, bro. You just not gonna get away like that. We just not gonna just let you go. It's just not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. It just ain't gonna happen. But y'all, it's been real. It's been real. I think we got, you know what? Oh Lord. We done dived into a lot of people in the Nature Boy, in our Nature Boy to Prison Boy series. Y'all know. Nature Boy to Prison Boy. Did his people help him? Or did they hurt him? Nature Boy to Prison Boy. So we're gonna continue to be diving into that as we bring in some other stuff that is going on, because he ain't the only thing going on in the world. But it's just, it's interesting because I've been following this story for a very long time in my personal life. So, it's near and dear to your girl's heart. So SistaGirl has really been, like I said, if you go back and watch some of my old lives, all the lives are kind of long, y'all. I'm going to try to have my assistant go in and chapter them off as much as she can, so that maybe you can get to a point if it's something you want to see on them, because they are kind of lies, because we've been deep diving into this subject. So with that, as I said before, it's been real. It's been chill. Thank y'all for coming in and sitting in the living room with your girl. Please hit that like button. Please comment, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you know when your girl is live. It's marching to my 50 50s March, okay? Your girl's birthday, we end the month with your girl birthday, so every day in March, we live, we cocktail hour, we doing it big, we talking about it, okay? We're gonna have some guests coming up, just, my friends, my family. We marching into 50. We gonna be just doing some real life, just real good conversation. You're always welcome to hit that link in the MooMoo room. Come on over. If you're watching from over there on the Twitter page, I love y'all for real over on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming through, or X, whatever y'all want to call it. I love y'all for real over there. I love you for real over there on Twitch. Okay, yes, your girl be over there on Twitch too. Okay, and thank y'all for real for sitting down in the MooMoo room over here on YouTube with your girl, SistaGirl. Please go like me on all social media platforms at MooMoo's and Mimosas. I love y'all for real. In my Monique voice, it's your girl, SistaGirl. Peace.
Love it, you know I'm crazy, so go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee.